also be showing you now DMZ zone information gathering. So DMZ is also important. I hope you guys remember what DMZ is. I have explained you before getting into Multigo tool. I have explained DMZ zone, right? How it works in organization. Do you guys remember or not? What DMZ zone is? An isolated area where some few organizations keep sensitive information and all. So for an organization to be secure, they have to have a DMZ zone, an isolated area. So even if hacker hacks it, he'll not be able to get inside private network directly because DMZ zone is not directly connected to private network of the organization. Yeah, but anyways, so let me open the tool. Okay, so I hope you guys had done the setup process of Multigo tool. So once you open, we'll be getting the blank graph and all. Okay, so make sure that your target URL, copy it. Simple. Okay, so this is your target. For example, this is my target URL. Okay, this is my target. So guys, can you see now wherever you guys also can open and see, can you find phone number of Kali Linux anywhere? Email ID or phone number of Kali.org anywhere in this domain? Are you able to find phone number or email ID of them? Anywhere. You can go and check out. In contact as itself, it is not there. But yeah, you can scroll down and check. You are not able to find phone number or email ID, nothing. You are not able to find any of the contact information, right? Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll show you how I'll take out, how I'll extract that information. So this is a new graph. All right, this is a new graph. And here can you see simple, after opening the tool, copy the URL of the victim. Okay, copy the victim URL and then go to Multigo. Here you have paste option. So click on paste. Click on paste. So once you click on paste, you'll be able to see this logo. Okay, www.kali.org. But if you are able to see, it is HTTPS. Okay, so HTTPS www.kali.org. It's not particularly concentrating on one particular domain, that is www.kali.org. Okay, so what I'll be doing is I'll right click. Okay, here can you see all transforms? Here can you see all transforms? So click on all transforms. If you see here we have plus button. So if you click on plus button, you'll be able to see that if I want only email IDs, or if I want a specific information, if I want some specific information, I will be clicking on that particular information transform. But I don't want a particular specific information. So what will I do? I'll just click on run all. That means all whatever information I can get regarding that domain, I will get it. Okay, it will try to gather that all the information, whatever is available, it will try to gather. In between, you will get some errors like this. Okay, so you can just dismiss, that doesn't matter. Dismiss, dismiss. Okay, so guys, can you see something in here? Can you see this? What are these? Any idea what these are? Yes or no? What are these numbers? Yeah, it is a phone number. Can you see phone number? Okay, so basically we are able to gather phone number which are not available in websites. Okay, it is not available in website, but still we are able to gather that information. Okay, so not only that, it's not done yet. So can you see this? This is specifically we are concentrating on kali.org. Okay, that particular domain only. So right click and click on transforms again. Click run. So it will run the transforms. You'll get much more information now, including technology information. Okay, so if you guys are able to see this IP address details, and we are able to see that IP address details and some subdomains, siblings of kali.org, and technology information, and we are also able to see WordPress 3.8, WordPress 3.7 and all. And can you see the email IDs, guys? Can you see email ID? Email ID. Able to see this? Email IDs. So what did you understand by this? So no matter what, okay, even though the data is not available in website, we are able to still get a lot of information by doing DMZ zone information gathering. By using Maltigo, we can get some information which is not available in website itself. Okay. It is kind of public information which is not available in public. Something like that. Can you see? Subdomains of kali.org. Okay, did you guys understand? So in whatever graph you want, you can arrange it. It's up to you. In which graph you want, you can arrange it according to your taste or so. Okay, and yeah, if a company asks you to do reconnaissance on a particular target, so you can definitely use this tool to gather information about that particular company, and you can submit it as a document. Can you see import or export? So you can export this. Okay, you can export this graph. Either you can take printout and or keep it in a PDF or a Word and give it to your company people. They'll just look into it. Okay, reconnaissance. This is one part of the information gathering. Is that clear, guys? Understood? Yes. So we have also seen DMZ zone information gathering now, right? DMZ zone information gathering. So can we do this on any website? Yes, you can do. Guys, please make sure that you keep the message in public in chat box. Don't keep it direct messages. Don't keep, because others will not be able to see what you are talking. Okay, so please try to keep it in public. That is for everyone. Okay, don't keep direct messages, because if I reply you, people will not understand what the question is if you didn't keep it in public chat. Okay, so anyways, DMZ zone information gathering this is. And what else do I need? Here I'm able to get subdomain information, but I'm not satisfied. Okay, I'm able to get some information about subdomains, but I'm not satisfied with this subdomains. Okay, it's not enough. There are more subdomains, but this is not enough for me. So what will I do? What will I do and what should I do regarding this? So we are having separate tools to gather subdomain information. Okay, we are having separate tools to gather subdomain information. So in our list, I'm also adding subdomain information now. Anyways, we have also seen Google Docs. Okay, so Google Docs, DNS, technology information, cache information, DMZ zone information. Now we are getting inside subdomain information gathering. Okay, so can you see the depth is becoming, it's becoming more and more deeper. Okay, as we have started last class, and now if you compare, the depth is, slightly changing. It is becoming more and more deeper. So keep up with that pace, and you'll be able to get proper information gathering knowledge. Okay, so yeah, next thing is subdomain information gathering. So there are many tools out there which are available for us to use them freely, for free, open source tools. So do you know a website called GitHub? I hope everyone know about GitHub, right? Do you guys know about GitHub? Yes, everyone? Okay, that's good. So how many of you have used projects from GitHub in your college? Did you guys use it? There are, okay. If you haven't used it, did you pay for your college for doing projects? Any chance? No. Or you did your own projects? Or you haven't got to that point yet, I guess. Few people are saying yes. Okay. So you have taken projects from GitHub. So anyways, the thing is, GitHub is an amazing place. Even it can be misused, obviously, where, for example, in our colleges, right, to tell you frankly, because I have recently gotten passed out or so, I still the same scenarios. I guess it is going forward, right? So colleges will ask you to pay some amount for doing the projects and all mini major projects in your fourth year graduation, undergraduation. So whatever projects they give, they will also be taking out from GitHub itself. Okay, your web application projects or mobile application projects or IoT or some AI projects, or you'll name a project, you'll get it in GitHub. Millions of projects are there. Okay, what we have done is, thankfully I know about GitHub way sooner in my second year itself. Like many people haven't had an idea. So instead of paying for college, we took out from GitHub. I'm frankly speaking, because they didn't give us much time to do projects. So at last minute, we had to take out from GitHub. So I'm just telling you that don't do that. Make sure that you do it on your own, but if at all they pressurize also, you have an option. Okay, but yeah, anyways, in GitHub, to tell you about it, there are 65 million plus developers out there, and there are 3 million plus organizations. There are 200 million repositories. There are 72% Fortune 50 companies. Okay, so here if you are able to see, guys, GitHub is it's a market where you get things for free. Okay, so 95% of projects which are there are free in here. Okay, so it is very easy to access. You just have to search for, if you want web application, you can search for web application projects, mobile application projects, different technologies they'll be using for building a particular project, right? So you'll be getting anything out here. So anything means literally even hacking tools to hack. So there are millions of tools which are available openly for us. So you just need to know how to download it and how to run it. Are you understanding? So basically in our Kali Linux, we are having tools, like hundreds of tools we are having. If you see, pre-installed tools. But if you don't, if you are addicted, or if you are just used to using tools which are already available, then what will happen is you won't be getting exposure. Okay, so if you know how to use tools in Kali Linux, probably you'll know how to use some hundreds of tools. Okay, maybe 200, 300 tools. But if you know how to download a tool from GitHub and use it, then millions of tools are waiting for you. Are you understanding it? So if you just know how to download and run it from GitHub, how to download a tool and run it, that's it. You'll be having access to millions of tools and you can explore them a lot. You can sit for at least 5 years and keep on, exploring the tools. There are so many tools, millions and billions of tools. Okay. So how to actually utilize it, how to use it? So any attack it is, for example, I want to do some information gathering. So specifically in information gathering, I want to gather about subdomains. So I'll say subdomain. Okay, I'll say subdomain. So click enter. So if you are able to see for subdomain, can you see there are many tools available? So I'll specify by giving subdomain info. Okay, so if I specify by saying subdomain, can you see subdomain scanner or subdomain finder? You know, like this will be getting many results. Okay, so I'll say subdomain enum. Subdomain enumerator. Enum means enumeration. Enumeration is also means that gathering information. So basically what you can do is you can just search for a subdomain and subdomain enumeration tools you'll be getting, or subdomain information gathering tools you'll be getting. So it's up to you. Okay, how you utilize it. It's very simple. Basic search in Google, in GitHub also. If you guys know, there are GitHub docs like Google Docs. We are also having GitHub docs. So you guys explore what GitHub docs are. Okay, but just can you see subdomain information gathering? Okay, so subdomain handbook and all, you'll be having so many tools you'll be able to find using subdomains. Yeah. So anyways, I have a tool in my mind that is sublister. Can you guys see this tool? Basically, we are having how many? 4,000 plus repositories we got. Okay, so many options are there. Which one to choose? Which tool should I choose? Choose a tool which is recently updated. Okay, choose a tool which is recently updated. If you are able to see this tool, it is updated in October 29, 2020. That is last year. Okay, it's long back. But if you are able to see this sublist tool, it is updated 9 days ago. If you see the harvester tool, it is updated yesterday itself. Okay, so the more recently it is updated, the less chances of you getting any errors. Got it? Got the logic? Which tool to choose? How to choose a tool? Okay, we are having thousands of options. Which tool to choose? Okay, simple. Choose a tool which is recently updated. Okay. Is that fine, guys? Yes or no? Okay. So see, let's say I want to download a tool called Sublister. Okay, I want to download a tool called Sublister. So I'll click on Sublister, this tool. Okay, you'll be able to see these are the files available and it is a Python tool. Can you see .py? It's nothing but it's a Python tool. .py means obviously it's Python. .sh means it is shell script, right? So like that, by extension, you can identify through which technology they have developed that tool. Okay, so how to run that tool? Can you see here? They have given the command also. Python, the tool name, -d for domain, and you can simply give -p and port details. Okay, simple. See, git clone installation process they have given, git clone, and then I'll tell you. Step-by-step procedure they have given. See, installation process. So you just have to install the requirements file. So in any tool, if you find requirement.txt file, requirement.txt file, can you see what are the requirements? DNS Python request, ARG parse. So these are requirements. Okay, using Python package manager, that is PIP is nothing but Python package manager. Using Python package manager, you have to install all the requirements. How? By using this command. Sudo pip install -r requirements.txt means whatever requirements are there in that txt file, it will install them. Okay, so all the requirements if are installed, then you are good to use that tool. You can use that tool normally now. So I'll show you from beginning. So see git clone, here it is. Okay, git clone is a command, guys. Okay, this URL is nothing but it's this URL itself. Okay, this URL itself. So you can go to code and you can copy this URL. So there are two ways to download this tool. Either you can copy this URL and paste it in terminal and download it directly. Okay, so without compressing the file, you can download. But if you download as a zip file, okay, it will download it in your downloads folder and you have to extract the file again. Okay, it's a bit lengthy process. So better to use terminal to download tools. So yeah, copy this URL, go to terminal. Okay, where do you want to download tool? I want to download my tool on desktop. I want to download my tool on desktop. So I'll say cd space desktop. I'll get inside that directory, desktop directory. Now I'll say git space clone, paste the URL and click enter. Okay, so in my scenario, Sublister tool is already existing. So what I'll do is, I don't want my old version. I have downloaded it long back. So as Sublister is recently updated, I don't want old edition of Sublister. Let me close this now. Yeah. I don't want old edition. So I'll just say remove. Okay, now I'll download again. Git clone the URL, click enter. It is cloning into my system and downloading is done within seconds. Done. So if I say ls, I'll be able to see my tool, that is Sublister. Can you see this, guys? Sublister tool. Okay. Now get inside that tool. If you want to use a tool, first get inside that folder, that is change the directory to that tool, and then say ls. You'll be able to see listing all the files. You are able to see there is a file called requirements.txt. Okay, so what you have to do is, in that scenario, if you find requirement.txt, not only this tool, any tool it might be, if you find requirement.txt, make sure that first install the requirements. Okay, sudo pip install -r requirements.txt, enter password. Yeah, in my case, my requirements are already satisfied. These three are requirements. It's already satisfied. It is already existing. So I don't need it. Okay, but in your case, if you are doing it for first time, do it. If at all it is existing, it will say that it's already satisfied. So don't worry about it now. Okay, so now my requirements is done. All the requirements related to that tool is installed. So maximum cases, tools will not have much requirements because in Kali Linux already requirements will be there. So don't worry, in many tools you will not find requirement.txt file. But if you find a requirement.txt, make sure that you install that requirement. Okay. So after things are done, now it's simple. Scroll down, you'll be able to see how to run this tool. Okay, so can you see the options? hyphen D, hyphen B, hyphen P for ports, hyphen V for verbose. Verbose means it will display all the information which is available. Okay, all the background data, background whatever data is running, it will display. So yeah, anyways, I'll go here, clear the screen. Okay, here website I'll give kali.org, or yeah, let's say kali.org. I'll give port number 80 and 443 is HTTP and HTTPS common one, and hyphen V means verbose. Okay, now I'll click enter. So guys, one thing remember, if you are getting module error, okay, if you are getting module error, what does this mean? How to troubleshoot it? If you are getting in Python, if you are getting a module error, how to troubleshoot it? Anyone? Python 3, exactly. Okay, so obviously in older version of Python that module is not existing. So you can keep Python 3 and that tool name, domain name, port and verbose info. Click enter and now it's running. Okay, see, we'll stop this, we'll interrupt. Yeah, scroll up, scroll up. Yeah. So can you see this guys, what's happening in here? Okay, so I have run this command and what it is doing, searching from Baidu. Do you know Baidu search engine? It's a search engine. Baidu is a search engine. It is most powerful one, powerful than Google. Have you ever heard about Baidu? I think most of you haven't heard about Baidu, right? No. Baidu is a Chinese search engine. It is more powerful than Google. Yeah, and Yahoo, Google, Bing, can you see from all these, it is gathering the information, it is harvesting, it is getting the information, the subdomain information. Okay, it is gathering from all these resources, it is gathering all the subdomain information. Can you see this guys? Have you ever imagined there is for Kali Linux, there is a subdomain that is HESTIA? Obviously not, because there are few subdomains which are hidden. So developer will think that as it is hidden, people are unable to, people anyhow how they'll not access. So what is the point of providing security for it? So sometimes they'll wantedly not keep security for that because they are neglecting, because they are thinking that people are not able to access also, you know. So but as a hacker we know what to do, we know how to get that hidden directories to hidden urls to. So if you see in dns information, if you remember, we got archive 9, we got archive 4, but there are more. Okay, so for separately, if you do subdomain information gathering, subdomain enumeration, sublister is one of the best tool. Okay, so can you see from which source, what information you got? Okay, the details of that particular domain. DNS dumpster, we got this information. SSL certificate, we got this information. You know, like that, more it is there, but I just stopped it wantedly because I don't want to fill my entire terminal with subdomains of Kali. Okay, is that fine, guys? You want me to open? Can you see? Kali images. Kali images means it is ISO files. Sensitive folders we can get inside. Project, trace, archive.kali.org. We can download that particular file too, but I don't want to download. But yeah, are you able to see this? Directly we are having access to index files of Kali. Okay. Is this clear, guys? Subdomain information gathering tool called sublister. Okay, subdomain information gathering is a little bit done now. Is it legal to open that site? Yes, it is. Okay, so whatever we are doing currently, it is passive information gathering itself. It is not illegal. For example, if you go to, for example, if you are stalking someone, okay, if you are stalking someone, is it illegal? If you are stalking someone, or you are going to some profiles and you are trying to gather their information, is it illegal? No. Publicly available data itself you are taking, so that's not an illegal. It's their mistake that they are keeping that sensitive information in public. Okay, so yeah, this is not illegal. Passive information gathering, it's not illegal. It's totally legal. So we can get inside index files and all. Basically, they have to restrict user from getting in. Okay, but what they are doing is they are just neglecting it because it is a hidden, hidden URLs and all, hidden domains. They are thinking that people won't visit also. Many websites do that mistake. So usually they have to restrict user from entering inside index files. Okay. Yeah. So till here, is it clear, guys? I got an error. I didn't get an error. I clicked Control C here. After completing till here, I wantedly click Control C. It's because see, I have clicked Control C because I just wanted to come out of it because it will keep on giving me a lot of information. You are talking in Maltigo in middle. This one. Okay, so if virus total is blocking your request, we can't do anything. We can't overcome it. But yeah, usually, sometimes few websites will be blocking due to huge number of requests or so. So that will not matter. That is not that is totally fine. Okay, sometimes it happens.